All right, Linner indeed. That sounds awesome. Hey everyone, let's go ahead and get things underway. Let's go ahead and do all this. Okay, hey everyone, Spidey Librarian here, and welcome to an unofficial installment of Cozy Gaming Oasis. This is the live streaming show where I just play a cozy game and chillax and talk with you guys about cozy game stuff and hopefully make some progress in said cozy game. We're going to be playing Palia today, and I am looking forward to it. Let me see, the link is in my Discord. Okay, but it's probably on my YouTube front page by now. You know what? Let's test that theory out and see. Um, let's see. It is certainly not at the top of it. Wow. Oh wait, there it is. There it is. I see the trailer. Okay. All right, Wonder Man, huh? I will have to check that out. I'm definitely interested, at least so far, in watching Wonder Man. So we'll see. There have been a couple of Marvel series that I've just kind of let go by the wayside, but okay, and before we get started, apparently I have got a little orange gremlin here who wants her treats. Trouble, do you want your treats? Do you want treats? Come on, I'll get you your treats. Come here. Okay, all right. All right. I think Trouble should know that she has like a finite number of treats that she gets per day, but she doesn't seem to like she tries to get as many as she can. There's still more. Look, it's right here. Like I would lie to you. Okay, there. She should be good now. Hey, Marshlands, how you doing? Happy New Year. I hope all is well. We're going to go ahead and jump on over to the overlay for Palia. Palia. I don't know. I'm just going to keep saying it inconsistently until someone like angrily corrects me or something. Marvel Entertainment is the trusted source. Yeah, and that's definitely where the link is from. So, okay, all right. So as you guys know, I have been playing this game for probably about a month now, just kind of on and off, and I really do enjoy it. I wish I could play this like every day. I would probably get sick of it, but that's why I have like other things going on. So, oh wow, I just got a ton of gold. I just got a ton of gold. Let's go ahead and see. I'm walking around with 12,000 gold in my pocket. So, all right. Okay, Marshland's pretty confused with Wonder Man, not quite sure what they're going for. Feels like something that should have waited until after Avengers Secret Wars, like the current slot for something else. I, I will give you my opinions when I finally get around to watching the trailer. Oh my God, they keep giving me gifts. It's like, okay, I get it. That's nice, but my inventory only holds so much, you know? All right. Let's see. Wonder Man is January. Daredevil is and then Neighborhood. Yeah. So Neighborhood Spider-Man is in the fall. I'm reasonably certain about that. Um, what else? I heard Daredevil was going to be in March again. Actually, that's to quote Peter Venkman. Well, that's what I heard. Um, I'm just gonna open a bunch of these. There we go. And then we're going to put the coal away. Okay. All right. Coal goes away. That goes away. That goes away. I'll go put it with the other three. I'm getting a little snowman army here. There we go. It's like, oh my God, so much. All right. Kind of nice. Only having like 3 things to water. But I just got a lot of money for my crops, so let's see. Marshall says that X-Men 97 Season 2 is summer. Punisher special presentation is supposed to be sometime around Spider-Man Brand New Day. Oh, really? You know, I realize it's probably very unlikely, but I'd be pretty happy if Tom Holland showed up in that. I find it interesting, like, you look at pictures of Tom Holland, like, on the set of Spider-Man Brand New Day, like in the new Spider-Man costume and everything. And it's just funny because, like, I mean, the dude is probably closing in on 30 now, and he's only just now starting to not look like a teenager. And, you know, like you can tell in some of the photos, he looks, I don't want to say older. He just looks like an adult, you know? That is actually something I remember my mother saying to me. Probably about the time I hit age, oh, I want to say 34. She's like, "You finally look like an adult." I'm like, "Thanks, I guess." Okay. The Cryptid Council fears the garden snail may not be as garden variety as it appears. Please collect them and watch for signs that they may be copycats. What? And then they are doing a survey on various glass making techniques. Make a pane of glass and report back. Okay, so I need to figure out where we can find some things. Oh my gosh, hey, Mesozoic Mind, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I hope all is well. And thank you for being a channel member. I like the way that is that the platinum one? Yeah, you've been a member for a long time. That's got to be a platinum spider insignia next to your name. Very cool. Very cool. How you doing, man? Are you excited for this month? I'm not gonna lie. I had Mesozoic Mind in mind when I was planning out the January month. I'm like, you know, I know what Mesozoic likes, and I don't really watch a lot of dinosaur and kaiju movies, and so I was like, you know, this is a great way to you know, to maybe see more of him, but to also broaden my horizons in terms of you know, what I'm watching. So I'm looking forward to that. Tom Holland looks younger than the Stranger Things kids. I mean, yeah, but the Stranger Things kids, I mean, that series has basically had 10 years, you know? like it really has. And so of course they don't look like kids anymore. And we've literally watched them grow up, you know? All right, let me just do a quick check on garden snails. I don't see myself having an issue getting them, but you never know. Okay, they spawn throughout Bahari Bay. They can be found at any time along the coast of Bahari Bay. All right, this one should be pretty easy then. So we'll go ahead and grab him. Well, we're gonna head to Bahari and then we'll figure out the rest. Actually, you know what? We're gonna head back to my place, see if I can start manufacturing 3 panes of glass, and then we'll do the rest from there. So, all right. Sorry, the long absence. It has been rough. Ending of 2025. Yeah, December was not a kind month to me, so I get what you're talking about. Really excited for this month. Yeah, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. You know, I mean, honestly, I was thinking. I was like, you know, where I haven't seen much of Mesozoic lately. I kind of miss him. Maybe this will drag him out. You know, so. Yeah, I finally got the bill for my visit to the emergency room on December 1st, and man, I'm just glad that I have health insurance, you know, because like apparently that is you know, like I think the bill only only ended up being like $300, which, you know, okay. There we go. So I can come back in about 30 minutes. We're going to go to Bahari Bay, which I can go this way. This is the quicker way to go to Bahari Bay. Although I will end up in the forest and have to run further out to get to the bay, but that's okay. So I hope that 2026 is just a kinder year to all of us in general. I really do. I think that there were many reasons to dislike 2025. There were some reasons to like 2025 too, but there was a lot of negativity I feel that came out of 2025, and I hope that a lot of that is going to be curtailed and replaced with some nicer, kinder events, you know? Okay. And I'm pretty sure I can just start running in that direction. And we're just looking to go out here towards the beaches, and we're just going to try to grab a snail. So here we go. Whoa. I see mushrooms. Give me mushrooms. Ooh, got a bright shroom as well. Yeah, you better run up that tree. Right. You've been busy with life. Got a job, and now you've kind of been depressed. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm glad you're doing better. That's always good. Um, but yeah, I mean, you know, life happens. It is just sometimes we get pulled away from things. And I mean, like, especially when you're young, I mean, it's like you reach an age when, like, I don't know, running errands counts as going out. I think my partner just gave her daughter and her boyfriend a like her daughter and her daughter's boyfriend a I don't know if it was a mug or something, but something that said that. And I was like, that is funny and I'm going to steal it. So, and I just did. So there we go. So, oh yeah, absolutely. Thank you. I mean, you've been a channel member for what, over a year at this point? Like, absolutely. I need to get better at calling it out when people become channel members. I try to do it, but you know, I'm of course like I'm one of those silly humans, and I just like forget things. What is that? A yellow shiny pebbles? What? You can get shiny colored pebbles? Sounds like a flavor of the cereal. Yeah, growing up does suck sometimes. I will not deny you that conceit. Absolutely. It's snails. Where are you? I got an unopened oyster that I just looted. Snaily snails. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to get out our bug belt, and we're just going to see. Oh, okay, and I can, okay. We're going to start with standard smoke bombs and see how it goes. So, ooh. And while I'm here, I'm going to go looting shells because you know what? That doesn't look like a snail. Okay. I would be very surprised to find snails underwater. I would think they would be above, like on the sand somewhere. So, what is that? Dragon's beard, Pete? Interesting. All right. You're curious to see Q. You've never seen it outside of a review by a YouTuber, so that'll be a... Oh, good. All right. Nice. Yeah, I checked. I was... Because, like, I wasn't sure if it was actually a kaiju movie. And so, you know, I just Googled it, and Google was like, yes, this actually does count as a kaiju movie. And I was like, excellent. I will throw it on the list. The reason that I added it in the first place is because there's a tagline on the poster, and the tagline is "Just call it Q." That's all the time you'll have to say before it tears you apart. And I remember hearing that as a kid. I remember hearing like some, you know, announcer dude saying that. And, you know, I mean, he made it sound like really, you know, like, just call it Q. That's all the time you'll have to say before it tears you apart. And I don't know. I happened to one of my coworkers showed me that movie, and I saw the tagline on the poster. I'm like, wait, whoa, 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 and I'm like, oh my god, I remember hearing this. I don't think I ever saw the movie, and I was like, oh my god, I think I need to see this. And so I was just like, yeah, let's go ahead and add it. So I've even got I even have a friend whose name begins with Q, and so I actually got her the poster as a Christmas gift, and I was like, this movie looks terrible in all of the most hilarious ways. So, you know, and she was pretty happy with it. Right? All you know is that it's a stop motion movie and that it's based off the Aztec legend Quetzalcoatl. And the thing is, that's actually my friend's name. And so I was just like, I'm just like, you have to, you know, like you have to know about this movie if you don't already. She was pretty happy about it. Okay, apparently I have to go all the way around because this game will not let me swim to save my life. Oh, wait, 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 wait. Okay, all right. Oh, dibby 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 doo. Okay, that's a crab. Yeah, that's a crab. That's a crab. That's not what I'm looking for. That's bad. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, I am not understanding. Said on the coast of Bahari. That's a crab. It's a crab. That's a crab. Where are my snails at, yo? That's a crab. You can tell because they move side to side. See, that's a crab too. It's a purple crab. Wait a minute. All right, garden snail. That's what I'm looking for, right? Yay! If I can get any more, I will. I had to really hunt for him, though. Like, the way the game text made it sound, I was like, yeah, they'll be plentiful. I'll find them everywhere. No. The crabs are definitely plentiful. The garden snails, not so much. Whoa, what the hell? Okay, that was weird. All right. There's a pterosaur called Quetzalcoatlus, which is named based off of the Quetzalcoatl. So that's a fun prehistoric trivia for me. Yes, yes, it is, actually. I did not know that. So what's this game about? So Palia, from a lore perspective, this game is basically about you're a human and you appear in a burst of light from this temple, and essentially humans have been gone from what I presume is the Earth for like 10,000 years, and so they've been replaced by this race of people called the Magiri. And they essentially, like, I mean, they look like humans. They've got like a slightly blue tinge to their skin, and they look a little bit like elves. But like for the most part, they look human, and they just kind of like, they're like, oh, hey, humans, they're starting to come back. Well, here's a plot of land, and you know, go build some skills, and you know, build a house and everything, and just kind of like, you know, and like what I like about this game is that it is just so ridiculously chill. Like, ooh, we got a Veronica flower. Nice. Veronica. Dee dee dee. But yeah, like it's kind of like if Stardew Valley took out the combat from its game, and you like it became 3D, and essentially it's also kind of like an MMO as well. And you know, it actually works. Oh wow. I didn't realize I was all the way over here. Okay, and for the record, that's where I came in. So at this point, it would be quicker for me to go that way. So, all right, who's over there? Oh, Hodari. Let's go talk to him, I guess. So, sounds like James Cameron's Avatar. I guess it does a little, yeah. But they're not like 9 feet tall or anything. So, hey, CG, how you doing? Good to see you. Happy New Year, my friend. I hope 2026 has started off well for you as well. Have you done anything new or exciting for the new year? So let me know. What the hell is this? It's glowing. It's weird and glowing. Where have I gone? Oh, wow. I just went in completely random directions. I guess that is kind of the thing about this game. You can get distracted by stuff. Spidey librarian, climbing walls like a Spidey librarian. And sundrop lilies. I've got plenty of those. I can grab these and sell them. Stop worrying, insect. I'm not looking for you right now. And you're lucky I'm not, because otherwise I'd have captured you already. I don't know about that, but, you know. Okay, where is he? Where is Hadari? There you are. All right, talk. The walk from Bahari to Kilima is nice most days. Too bad today ain't most days. Oop. Here's what Najima wants. Okay, all right. And let's just get a chat in. Oh, he gave me some materials. Nice. If you're looking for copper, you'll find it near the village. Iron's further out in the bay. Okay, well, that's good to know as well. I probably should start thinking about mining iron, but I haven't yet, so. You've been working on some new videos? I should be working on some new videos. I just finished writing reviews of every movie that I watched in 2025. So, at least according to Letterboxd, I watched 145 movies in 2025. So, I want to work on a couple of list videos. One of them is going to be my favorite new movies from 2025. And I think I saw maybe like a dozen in 2025. Like just new movies, movies in the theater, movies that premiered on streaming. And so I can probably make a pretty quick list video from those. And then I want to do a, like, out of 145 movies that I watched in 2025, what were the most, like, significant ones? And notice that I didn't say best, I said significant, because there were some that I watched and I was like, oh, this is not good. And it's, you know, like, it has an effect on, say, a certain franchise or something like that. So, so yeah, we'll see. I mean, I've got a few days off, and it's really tempting to just spend all that time streaming. Like, wake up at, say, 8 in the morning, start streaming at 10, and stream all the way until midnight or something. I kind of want to do that, but I also, like, it's like, I've got all this extra time. I should actually, try making some uploaded content for a change, because I don't do that very often, as you guys know. And I don't know. I don't know. We'll get there eventually, I suppose. Now, however long I was out there, I should... Where am I? Oh. I went right past where I wanted to go. I want to go back to my housing plot. So we're going to go there. All right. Since you didn't see a lot of new films in 2025, you did a top 5 rather than a top 10. Yeah, I thought that maybe I'd only seen a handful, and then I went over my spreadsheets and my Letterboxd account, and I was like, oh, I've seen quite a few. Well, not quite a few, but I've seen like 2 handfuls of movies this year. So I was really excited to, I was like, oh God, I could do a top 10 list. And I think I have yet to actually do a top 10 list on my channel. So I should probably do something like that. All right. Mesozoic Mind says that he is definitely interested to see what I think of The Lost World, because to say Jurassic Park sequels are controversial would be a gentle way of putting it. Oh, really? Okay. All right. How much... Okay, we're still waiting on one more pane of glass, but once we get that, we should be able to go ahead and, time to do some farming. Well, harvesting, at least. All right, get out the water can. Yes. Okay. And now, let's see, is there anything worthy of chopping down? I don't really see anything. I mean, I could take out some of these rock piles, at least the smaller ones. All right, we can go ahead and do that. Yeah. All right. Okay, CG remembers liking The Lost World. Doesn't think that it's perfect, but it's entertaining enough. Okay. Mesozoic Mind enjoys it, but he also gets why people don't like it. He loves how dark it is with the kills, and the third act is awesome. Okay, all right. Kind of like a dinosaur slasher movie. I can get behind that. I can definitely, you know, I can vibe with that a little. All right, if anyone here is any kind of Palia expert, if you could let me know, like, I'm just tempted to sell, you know, like when I get the rare stones, like jasper and citrine and all that stuff. Is there any reason that I should keep it? Like, do I need it for, you know, crafting purposes or anything like that? Oh, well, okay, I should grab the loot, you know. These things are important. All right. Okay, there are some people that think the first Jurassic Park is the only good film in the franchise. Some people have said the same for Ghostbusters. Yeah, and those people are what I like to call, like, grumpy purists, basically. To them, nothing is ever going to beat the original. And I'm sorry, you can say what you want about Sean Connery. I do not think he is the best James Bond simply because he was the first. And like I've encountered way too many James Bond fans who are just like, yeah, no, Sean Connery was the only one who made good James Bond movies. And I'm like, dude, what is wrong with you? You know, Timothy Dalton made some good James Bond movies. Roger Moore, Pierce Brosnan, and Daniel Craig especially, you know? So I don't know. Like that first first film or first installment of anything is like the only good one because it started it. To me is a fairly, like, it's a fairly lazy argument, you know? Like, yes, you know, it'll never quite replicate that feeling of wonder, you know, that you get when you watch a particular flavor of thing for the first time. But you know, you can, I don't know, like, I just feel like that makes it so that you don't give anything else a chance. So all right. Okay. You're not great with rocks. Oh, no. Well, I mean, this is more from a gameplay perspective and not really a geology perspective, you know? Like, are there any uses in game for these things that I am considering selling, essentially? So, okay. All right. I'm pretty sure the rest of this stuff I can't chop down or mine. So I gotta look for the tiny littles. Come here. Come here, tiny littles. Come here. All right. And there's only one bad Jurassic movie, and it's Dominion. Um, okay, so here's a question for you, Mesozoic. If it's is it so bad that I should skip it, or should I watch it if I want to like if I want to complete the whole series? Like is completing the whole series that important? I guess I don't know. I'm probably not phrasing it very well, but yep, can't do it. Yep. This is all stuff. Okay, I think I've done everything I can until I upgrade my axe and my pickaxe at least. Let's go check on here. All right, let's get those glass panes, and we're going to go over to, actually, you know what? Before we do anything, I've got some wood to get rid of. You know what? I'm going to sell the plant fiber because I think I've got a lot of it anyways. Come on, where is it? I'm not talking. Okay, I have 951 sapwood. You know what? I can probably keep about 500 of that. We're just going to grab about 400. Unfortunately, I don't think there is an effective way to split stacks, but if there are, I'm not aware of them. So we're just going to go ahead and grab. Okay, this is very cumbersome. Let's whittle it down to about 800, and we'll do it that way. We'll just sell this, and I'll sell more of it off later. Okay, now, yeah, I have 611. I'm just going to grab 111 of these out of here. I think 500 of just about anything is plenty. It should be, at least, unless I'm building an entire building with it, which, you don't really do in this game. You build things like in wings and stuff. So, okay. And we're just gonna sell some of these things. Selling, 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 selling. Let's see what else. See, I get 825 for this. I gotta sell it, Veronica flower. I don't really need to place that. Sell. How much are shells worth? They're 12 apiece. What is this? Clay, I'm keeping. Flint, I'm keeping. Sundrop lilies can go. Everything else, I think I'm keeping. We're gonna put the mushrooms into this worm farm. Actually, I can only do one of a certain kind. So let's go ahead and put the bright shroom in there. We'll let it do its thing. And now we're going to go turn in these dailies and get our points for the cute little battle pass thing that they have here. And then we'll go on with it. All right, CG has a soft spot for Dominion because it felt like the No Way Home of the Jurassic franchise. Okay, all right, fair enough. The only Ghostbusters film CG doesn't like is the 2016 reboot, and even he thinks that film got disliked for the wrong reasons. Having female Ghostbusters was not the problem. No, it wasn't the problem. I really feel like that movie, like, yeah, it gets a lot of hate for the wrong reasons, and it gets way more hate than it should. But I will not back down from the from my contention that it is narratively the weakest of the Ghostbusters films. It is. It feels like a Saturday Night Live skit, which I don't mind, but like I also think that that in terms of a storytelling perspective, like it just packs the least punch, you know? Okay, so we got some things. Let's go ahead and get the things. All right. And apparently I have way too many snowballs. That's hilarious. Okay. And how many lucky coins? I've got 2 lucky coins. All right. So let's open up my lucky boxes. Valley Sunrise Lights and Giant Honey Bunch Plush. Great. More stuff I don't need. Now I think, how do you, I want to go to the lunar paths because apparently, yep, I have unlocked some things. So, okay, I've gotten everything on this page. See, this is kind of like a Fortnite battle pass. Like once you earn enough XP and stuff, you basically get certain prizes and things, which is cool. But I'm just kind of like all the really good stuff, like these little plushies and this little companion. I'm like, oh, that's cool, but those are behind the paywall, which I get it. You know, I'm not upset by it. It's just that right now I am not willing to, you know, I'm not willing to pay for anything. You know, cool hoodie. You know, what else? That's a sticker. Tattoos? Okay, whatever. You know, a lot of this stuff is just building stuff. Okay, a onesie. Not gonna lie, pretty cool. Rainbow Kitsu plushie. Oh dear God, really? A glider design. You know, but like, I mean, they've got like all the really cool stuff behind a paywall. Homeline upgrade raises the number of homeline buildings you can have connected together by 1. I don't understand what that means, but okay. And then a Kitsu t-shirt. This is the grand prize. Although this one is not behind a paywall. So that's pretty cool. So, oh my goodness. Hey, Alan, how you doing? Happy New Year's. Let me see what people are saying. Okay, Mesozoic wants a new dinosaur horror franchise. He knows one called Flowervale Street comes out in August. Oh, okay. But yeah, Happy New Year, Alan. Good to see you. I hope all is well. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it so much. It has been a 2025 was rough in places. December was rough for me. So, you know. All right. 2016 Ghostbusters definitely has issues, but it's not the female cast. I feel like it would have had just as many issues with male leads, and Chris Hemsworth was just too dumb. See, I liked how dumb Chris Hemsworth was in that movie because it showed me that the man has comedic chops. And so for me, that actually worked. Kevin, I think, you know, he just did a really good job of playing a complete and total moron. And for me, it worked, you know. And I mean, like all of the women were funny, you know. What's her name? Oh God, I can't remember the one that's supposed to be Ray. She like she's the analog to Ray. She was really funny. Kristen Wiig was funny. Oh my God, I can't remember half of their names, which is terrible. But let's see. There's Kristen Wiig. There was Leslie Jones. There was Kate McKinnon, and then damn it, now I'm gonna look it up because I feel bad about this. Melissa McCarthy. There we go. Melissa McCarthy. She was great. Like they were all funny when they had their various like scenes for them, but yeah, like it just I didn't need a Ghostbusters that was something cut from a Saturday Night Live skit, you know? Okay, let's talk to Eshi and her snobbiness here. Where is that rascal? Spidey, look at this. It's a soggy newspaper. It's my soggy newspaper, completely ruined. That beast of Hassian's has been stealing them for the past 2 weeks. Last night, I stayed up on the stoop to wait directly for the paper delivery, and he jumped out of the bushes and snatched it away as Ani was handing it to me. I expected Hassian to train his mutt better than this. Can you train a plumehound? Plumehounds are smart enough to understand speech. That hound knows the rules. He's just flaunting them on purpose. I've seen you sidling up to that scoundrel. Find out where he's keeping the rest of papers before I ban him from town. Okay, Karen. I've searched all of Kalima with no luck, so he must be hiding them somewhere in Bahari Bay. All right, whatever. Do you know how Kenyatta lost the pearl? Think before you speak. I have ways to tell if someone was lying. No, I have no clue. I get the sense you're lying to me, but sadly, I cannot prove it. I need to focus on more important. Yeah, no, I'm not going to. I'm not going to. I want to I want to romance Kenyatta. I'm not going to get her in trouble. No way. In fact, let's go say hello to her very quickly. Hello, sweetie. Yeah, I heard. Hopefully my mom doesn't see me sneak back in through the window. Actually, scratch that. Hopefully she does, and it mortifies her. Okay. All right. Okay. See, I felt like Kristen Wiig was kind of the she was kind of like the Peter Venkman of the group. Like, yeah, she maybe tried to be serious, but like, I don't know. She was she was pretty nakedly lusting after Chris Hemsworth, you know, which I thought that was really funny. So, okay, so we've got our dailies done. I'm not sure what else to do for the moment. I guess we could go and talk to these people who have stuff to say to me. So, yeah, let's go do that. Ashura is coming this way. Ashura! Whomp! I've seen you foraging. I know by now you must have seen the enchanted trees around here. 1 or 2, yeah. Those trees grow back rapidly and can only be cut if you work together with some of your fellow lumberjacks. If you do manage to chop one down, I've got a secret way to make them into planks. You can do all sorts of things with those special planks, and I don't... Oh, wow. Okay. Flow-infused planks. Okay. I would like a fine axe. That would be nice. A heavy sawmill refines wood into planks at a higher speed than a basic sawmill. Okay, all right. Deals more damage than the standard axe. Can chop medium and large trees. Nice. Let's see, what else? I think that the Jurassic sequels tend to succeed as being blockbuster entertainment. They have enough spectacle and good actors to make them watchable. Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. Like, I'm gonna go into Jurassic Park and or the Lost World Jurassic Park, and I'm not expecting a bad movie. But uh-oh, hold on. This is a shell of an Umbran explosive. Not so much an Umbra. While the Republic Army had strength in numbers, Umbra is full of caves, which made magical explosives an effective attack against us. Thank you for bringing this to me. I don't think the Elderwood will ever fully recovered from the war, but cleaning it up is the first step. If you don't mind, I'll be taking that from you. Don't think it's dangerous anymore, but I have an idea how we can move forward. Okay. Do you know where any human overseer stations are? Gina might be interested in. Try asking her. Can I ask if you've ever lost anyone? I have lost, well, I've lost friends and family members. Most recently a family member, so I'll go with that. Sometimes it's hard to remember who we are when we lose someone who defined us. Yeah. Sometimes remembering who you are by yourself is the biggest challenge. Okay. So there's Ashura. Let's go find Ani. He probably wants to show me the store for upgrades to bug-catching paraphernalia. Oh boy. Whoop. There we go. Is he in here? Oh, there he is. Hello, Ani. How you doing? Oh, I didn't want to talk to Hassian. Oh my god. Why are you asking me this? No, I will not. Elaborate. I wanted to talk to him. There we go. You're gonna need some more tools if you want to keep up with me. Okay, alright, so... Why am I not... Okay, so a standard belt is going to be... Well, that's a recipe. What do I need? 3 copper bars and a makeshift belt? We could do that. Okay. Thank you. And of course, Hassian has gone away. You.
I don't have time for this.
Okay, Okay, do you know where any... No. Are you sure? Fine, I heard my mother telling a story about one in the inn the other day. Ask her. Okay, your dog's been stealing papers. Tao is not my dog. Plumehounds are independent creatures. His partnership is an honor, not an expectation. Okay, well, your partner's been stealing papers then. Okay. Can we talk to Tao about it? Has someone been a bad boy? Hmm? You know those plume puppy eyes won't work on me. He's like, yes, they will. Do you know where any human... Okay. Give me your paw. There we go. Whenever you get the chance, you always pet the puppy. Alright, let's see. I'd keep my expectations moderate for it. I know a lot of people either love it or hate it. I mean, like, I went into the first Jurassic Park completely neutral. Because never seen it. And I'm kind of... I understand why people love that movie, but I never will love it the way that a lot of people seem to love it. I'm not as fascinated. I like dinosaurs, but I'm not as fascinated by them as fans of the franchise are. So, if you do go in expecting a fun dino movie, you'll enjoy it. Just don't expect it to live up to the first film. Okay, that's fair. Kate McKinnon especially felt like she was doing an SNL bit in that movie. Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Although I'm not going to deny Kate McKinnon, at least on Saturday Night Live, is freaking hilarious. I love her so much. Let's see. Tell Sifu about... Let's go ahead and do that one first. All right. Let's see. Let's go with, I mean, really, probably the first two, definitely. Let's start character connection. That feels a little too dirty for a local library. Oh, you mean emotionally? Okay. All right. Oh, and she gave me supplies as well. Okay, nice. Human over at what? I haven't seen anything like that. Facility did seem connected to the aqueduct. You never know what might be in the sewer grate around there. Maybe you'll even find one of those monster clowns Ani was telling me about. Okay. Soon I will be shredded. Okay. So there we go. We're going to go ahead and leave here for a bit. Okay. All right. Lost World is by no means a bad Jurassic Park movie. It was just an odd choice deciding to put the main focus on Jeff Goldblum. He's a decent actor, but he works best in Jurassic movies as a supporting character. Fair enough. Did I look into Paleopines? Actually, Mesozoic, I have ordered a physical copy of it off of eBay. I'll probably be getting it right around the time of the Parkasaurus stream. So what I'll probably do is once I get it, I'll probably put in an announcement saying that we're going to change it to Paleopines, and then like I'll probably do Paleopines during a month when I'm doing like business management sims, because that's what Parkasaurus. I'm sorry, I'll probably do Parkasaurus doing business management sims, simply because like I think that that's probably more where it belongs. So like maybe when I'm doing like Tavern Keeper, or not Tavern Keeper, Traveler's Rest and Moonlighter and stuff like that, then then we'll do Parkasaurus. So, okay, all right. I'm just kind of running around randomly, which, you know, I don't have a problem with. Hopefully you guys don't. So, all right. You think that you saw Jurassic Park in 2021? Yeah, I saw it in 2020. Wow. 4? Hold on. Yeah, I think I saw it in early 2024. It was like one of the first streams that I did in 2024. And I think if you look on my channel, like I think the title is Gen X Man finally watches uh finally watches Jurassic Park for the first time or something like that. I don't know. I thought it was a funny title, which is why I used it. So, okay. Let me check on my inventory. I got a lot of stuff. All right, we're gonna put some things away. And actually, you know, no, I'm not gonna do that just yet. But we are gonna go back real quick. Bling, bling, blink, 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 blink. Do, do, do. Because what I could do, whenever my crops free up now, I can buy 9 of all of the edible crops that I can currently farm. So let's go ahead and do that. I have exactly 9 spots open, too, so that's fortuitous. And I know I've probably got like bunches of extra seeds of these things in my inventory, but at least this way, I know I'll have exactly what I need. Oh, I didn't want cotton seeds. No, sell it back. Sell it back. Okay. Stupid cotton. Okay, so tomato. All right. Inventory's full. That means we need to go back to the homestead. All right. It has a nice cozy life simulator to it that'll give you dino information. Oh. That's always a good thing. All right. You're also interested but worried for Primal Season 3 because you're not expecting Zombie Spear to be the main focus. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not worried by it. I'm just going to wait and see because my understanding is like they're going to start with that and then they're gradually going to move the focus into something a bit more wide-ranging. And you know what? I think that's fine. I think I'm okay with that, you know? All right, we're going to go ahead and we're just going to get all the seeds taken care of. There we go. All right, and now let's go ahead and just see how many... Okay, I can sell all my tomatoes. Do I have any star quality and if any other veggie? No? Okay. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get rid of the flint. The stones. That was funny. Flint and stones. Ha ha ha. Let's see. We've got some iron bars. We're going to go ahead and put those there. We're going to put the copper ore away. And really, I mean, a lot of the food items I can probably just sell. What is this? Smoke candle. Okay. Oh, prevents you from alerting. Oh, okay. All right. That's pretty cool. What else? Got lots of mountain morels. Here we go. All right, we can keep that. The wild green onion, we can keep it. And we'll put the garlic in as well. All right. So that, and that can go in. Is that clay? We'll keep the clay. All right. And then we're going to put the mountain morel away. I suppose I should decorate with that. I'm selling the snails. I don't want the snails. Oh, God. Okay. All right. We're going to do a little decorating. Oh, Jesus. What the... Okay. I don't know why that works, but apparently it does. Okay, and then can I place this like up here? Where am I supposed to place it? Does it only work inside? Do I have to, oh, I have to affix it to like, okay. Sure, why not? Turn on all the lights. Not like I have a power bill at this house. Okay, let's see. I will probably want the glass. We're getting rid of the snail. We're selling off the tomatoes. And I think for the most part, we're doing pretty good. All right, let's open up the gifts, I guess. Oh, great. I have dining chairs. I'm going to need a bigger table. All right. We're going to put the glass in here. I guess we'll put a chair over here. You know, for when I have guests. And now I have a chair with snow on it in my dining room. You know, like you do. So I'm still not sure how I'm going to handle season 3 of Primal. Because I don't really have a slot for streaming Show It anymore. So I might just do like the first like 2 or 3 episodes live, and then I might just do the other ones offline and then upload them. I don't know. We'll see. All right, coal goes in here. And now I'm going to rearrange my darned inventory. We're going to put this sucker there. And how am I? I have no focus whatsoever. There we go. All right. I just let my focus bar run completely dry. All right. And actually, you know what? We're selling all of this. It's not much, but it's something. Oh, wow. Thanks for picking up that old shell in Elderwood. You know, it just doesn't sit right with me having these old things lying around now that people are trying to live in peace. I think I found a solution for that, so stop by whenever you've got the time. Oh, okay, sure. I think it might be time you learn how to make more than just heartwood planks. Stop by the inn and I'll teach you how to cut flow-infused wood from around the valley. Interesting. Struck a gold mine today, and by that, I mean a whole lot of flint. Sparks flew as I was mining them. Thank the dragon Najuma didn't see, or it might have given her a bad idea. Or two. Anyway, hope this helps you in some way. Is that flint? I will take the flint, and I will put the flint over here. All right, and I keep getting more quests to do. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just that, you know, they keep popping up, you know. All right. For now, I think, let's see. Ask around the village. Find the Pyroflow Overseer station. And I guess I just need to keep asking about Gales, or not Gales, Overseer stations. So, all right. I promise you I'm gonna have such a good time. Okay. I love how it's like midnight and people are just walking around here. It's like perpetual day here, even at night, you know? I don't know. It just amuses me. Okay. I can buy a recipe for steamed fish. Some things that I absolutely cannot eat in real life. Gourmet pot pie. Pot pile. Interesting. I mean, not terribly, but it is interesting. All right, and you had a quest you wanted me to take, right? I mean, change can be good.
Few things need my attention.
Okay. All right, human overseer stations. I love how the shops are just left open. No one runs them. Oh, okay. Gel makes his home on the... Okay. Very, very cool. All right, let's see. Nothing in here that I want to deal with. Okay. It's late night, early morning. Not much I can do with it. So do I need to do something with this grenade? Or do I just... It's probably just a thing that it's like a decorative item or something. Oh wow, I can't do anything with it. Interesting. Why is it here then? Oh, right. I can't do anything with it because I'm not at my homestead. Duh. Okay, where can we place this? Okay, I can't place it on the floor. Oh, but I can place it on the ground. What, I can't put it on top of one of these things? There we go. Okay. And at this point, I don't know that there's too much more for me to do, at least based on what I've been doing. I suppose I could go out and try to find iron nodes, because I'm sure I'm going to need lots of iron for... And actually, I guess if I'm going to do that, I should go to Bahari, and the quicker way to get to Bahari is through the, the rear entrance of my plot. So that's what I'm going to do. All right. They're just like floating around. That's weird. I mean, but hey, you know, you do you, buddy. Not really seeing any nodes for mining. Yeah, those are flowers. Okay, well, that was a mistake. Oh well. Oh, right. Well, that's nice. Yeah, I just don't see anything that's mineable. Hmm. Okay, there have got to be some mineable nodes near where Hodari lives, right? Let me take you on an escapade. Yeah, I mean, they just look like regular rocks. Ore nodes usually look, well, a bit like this. This just looks like stone, but screw it. Let's just see. Okay, iron ore is going to be very hard to detect. Okay, that was a regular just flint and stone. Boo! See, it looks like regular stone. Like, I think the iron does too. And that is iron. You know what? Haven't really gone looking in here. May as well. My guy rolls with it. Huh. Not much over here, really. Okay, what? Have I got to climb now? Have I got to climb out? I guess I got to climb out. Okay, so far not much for anyone looking for iron. Okay. Little bits and pieces, but not a whole lot, I'm afraid. I like that you have these convenient little... Ooh. That shot me way up into the air. Into the stratosphere. The only Jurassic film that you haven't seen is the newest one. The only Jurassic film I have seen is the oldest one. How's that for a case of opposites? That's all right. Next Friday, I will add another Jurassic movie to my repertoire. Oh, hi, Hazian. We can go to Central Stables in Kalima Village and Elderwood, and then everything else looks like just Bahari Bay. Okay, good to know. And we just end up coming back to here. All right, we're getting little bits and pieces of iron ore. I guess it just comes down to developing an eye for it. Cernux! I'm gonna scare all of you! That's right! Ha 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 ha! Run away! All right. Feels like as we get closer to the coast, we're not really seeing many nodes. Not that we saw very many before. Yeah, no. They really are just like, yeah, no. Screw you and your iron hunting priorities. We don't care. Oh, really? Come on. Okay, I don't really see anything that looks like a node here, so, you know. Since you didn't grow up watching Jurassic Park, you think that you feel similarly about the film as I do? I mean, like, I was around when people were talking about it and how great it was and everything, and I was just like, I mean, yeah, I'll get around to seeing it at some point. And it just never had that opportunity to kind of like imprint on me from a young age, you know? Um, like back in school at about that time, that's when they were talking about the idea of like, we might be able to bring dinosaurs back because, mosquitoes trapped in amber uh, will contain some of the DNA that they got from certain dinosaurs, and then you splice it with a lizard egg. And like the premise had already been ingrained into me before the the movie went and made, an imagined reality out of it. And, like, wait a minute, what is this? Okay, let's go ahead and check that area out, I guess. No. But yeah, like, I mean, I will certainly acknowledge the cultural phenomenon that Jurassic Park is. And I mean, like, there were so many people who were just so excited when I was watching it. And, like, I could imagine them humming the music and everything. And I'm just like, okay, this is nice. But I'm never going to be as into the, into the world as I feel a lot of people, a lot of fans would be, you know? Okay. All right. I'm about as far away from it as a. Okay, I'm very close. Stop that. It really wants me to just search this entire area, doesn't it? Okay, well, let's see if we can find what? Soggy newspaper? Okay. Oh, well, what have we here? Well, if you were a plume hound. Okay. I like how the text just stays there. Okay, now it's gone. Okay. All right, so I guess I've completed the quest. I just take these back to Snobby Eshi and then we're done. When this love was not so oh. All right, if we can find her and then be done with this, I think that will probably be the note we end on there. All right, it's 10:26 a.m. Where is she? That's her. All right. Okay, so she's in this house.
You humans and your culture of familiarity.
Okay, thanks, I guess.
Come speak to me again after you've done something.
Today just seems to drag on and on and on. Whatever. I was already leaving.
Actually, hold on. Do I know what she wants? I have no idea. Let's look at relationships. All right. Why can I never... There we go. Brush-tailed dragonflies, oily anchovies, pine cones, and a fairy mantis. Huh. Found around the lake in Kalima, as well as rivers and ponds in Bahari Bay, brush-tailed dragonflies. Okay, well, that's good to know. I will bring her gifts, and I will make her love me. No, I won't. All right. So I think with all this done, it's about 5:30. I've been playing for a little over an hour and a half. I think we're going to go ahead and call it here. We're going to go ahead and jump onto the land plot. I might have some tomatoes to harvest. And then once that's done, we can just go ahead and call it here. I think we're going to be having like a house dinner soon. And I think I'll come back in this in the evening. I really want to play some more of Coral Island, so we'll probably do that. That's kind of what I'm thinking we'll do. All right, nothing to do here other than water, so right. And there we are. All right, I think I've done everything that I need to do for the day. I think that, let's see, we got the dailies done. We did a little bit of questing and some resource gathering. Let me go ahead and just empty out my, my stores here. Let's see, we're selling the stone, we're keeping the iron, we're selling that, we're keeping the flint, we're selling that. Okay. And I don't have any mail to check. Good. All right, and I think that that's going to be it. Good first day stream. I actually did play Batman Arkham Knight shortly after midnight last night. Or not Arkham Knight, Arkham City. And that went pretty well. Not a lot of people showed up, but I didn't really expect them to. So I just kind of played. I found a bunch of Riddler trophies and unearthed a bunch of clues and had a pretty good time just doing that. So in the meantime, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it. We're going to go ahead and just end the game, close the game, and I'm going to move us over to here. And this is the part where I say thank you to all of you for showing up and hanging out and just kind of being here with me. If you're a fan of Palia, let me know in the comments. Just let me know in general that you like this game, that you want to see more of it. I'm probably going to continue playing it, but especially if I can make some Palia friends to like group up with and hang out with. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. So in the meantime, I'm going to head off. Thanks again for watching. This is Spidey Librarian, and until my next stream or upload, I'll be wishing you a good day. Bye.